Kenny spoke to the media today. Some interesting things that I want to talk about. He was asked directly if he felt that there was some sort of...
Did you ask this question?
No, I did not,
That's
actually.
surprising.
That there was some sort of unspoken rivalry between him and Deion Sanders and Colorado, just by the nature that these two guys were hired. He was asked if they have like crossed paths on the recruiting trail at all, like in terms of Colorado stealing guys from ASU. His answer was a big fat no.
Shocker.
Colorado, not a rival. Deion Sanders, not a rival. And it had less to do with Deion and what they're building over there, and more so like his focus has got to be on Arizona State, right? Obviously, you're still like don't know what's going to happen with the looming consequences of the NCAA investigation. And like he's back in the Valley, right? Like this is his dream job. I don't think from his perspective, he really gives two shits about what's going on anywhere else. Genuinely.
And also,
like in the Pac-12.
That's the right answer. Like you, like even if he did,
the fun answer. The fun answer is.
I mean, yeah, it would have been hella fun.
The fun answer
is I want all the smoke with Deion, Coach Prime Sanders. That's the fun answer.
I mean, it would be fun. Yeah, it would have been fun. It would have been a lot less fun if they were to lose to Colorado after him saying that. Like he doesn't really gain anything by saying it, even if he did believe that. But I agree with you that I don't think I do really just think his focus is on ASU. Plus, like if there was a school he cared about, it's Oregon. Like he doesn't.
Yeah, but Oregon's different. Like for this specific scenario, and I know Kenny, and I know Kenny is like gonna say the right answer, right? The right answer is no. In reality, the answer is kind of yes. It is similar in my mind to when you've got NBA draft picks or NFL draft picks that go 1-2 in the draft, right? Like for their entire careers, they're gonna be linked together because one went 1, one went 2. And you were just like you were going to be constantly comparing them. For however long the Dillingham experiment and the Coach Prime experiment last, like they are for at least this first year or two going to be compared.
Yeah, but you're never going to hear DeAndre say that he resents Luka.
Yeah, and I also think from Kenny's perspective, like Kenny's smart enough to realize like this isn't that is a good comparison, but I don't think it's a perfect comparison because Kenny's smart enough to realize that they're playing two different games, right? Like it's one thing to have two guys get drafted 1-2. It's another thing if one of the guys that got drafted was like prime LeBron James. Like Kenny is a first-time head coach that people don't really give a shit about because he's nobody. Obviously,
and Deion Sanders is Brandon Whedon.
Deion Sanders is Deion Sanders.
Brandon Whedon.
He's 26 years old.
Yeah, he's been doing this.
He have been doing this.
Yeah, like, but he had not been done doing this at this level.
No, but like but Deion is also Deion Sanders.
No, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's a Paolo Banchero at Duke going 2, and the first overall pick is Scoot.
No, it's Wembanyama and Scoot Henderson.
Well, but it's not. I don't want to compare Kenny to Wemby.
Yeah,
like I'm just saying like one guy went Ignite and went to the G League and developed at a professional level.
Yeah,
and the other guy,
he went the traditional route.
Yep.
But still, regardless, like even if those two don't interact and their careers go totally separate ways.
Yeah,
like there's still going to be some sort of conversation about it, right?
Every game, like, and I don't think I genuinely believe that he is not looking at Deion or really. I agree. Him.
But like that's just the natural occurrence of some of these things.
Can I ask you something directly?
Yeah.
Is there a rivalry between you and Coach Prime Sanders?
Per legal documents, I cannot discuss our rivalry.
So that you just admitted there's a rivalry.
Deion finally got wind of what you were doing and sent you a cease and desist.
Yeah.
Or I did the same to him, or he's been investigating me.
Well,
okay.
Deion, Coach Prime Sanders, you are a fraud. Just saying.
God.
What?
There's a very small part of me that hopes they go undefeated and win the national championship.
Just to spite me?
Just to spite you. Like it's a very small part.
And if they do, I will sit here and
there's no part of me that wants that.
The day I will say it right now.
But he's the only reason why.
The day that
actually no, there's a small part of me.
If Deion Sanders in Colorado, over the next 2 years, I'll give you a 2-year window. If they find a way to win the Pac-12 championship,
oh God!
If they win the Pac-12 championship, I will sit on a show and I will wear a full-on clown costume and paint my face with a Coach Prime Sanders jersey.
God damn it.
And I will sing your praises and I will apologize.
I can't wait.